Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby and today we are going to talk about why I'm scared to have another baby. So yeah, I feel like I have so many thoughts in my head right now and I don't know like how to say them without sounding ungrateful. Um so I'm about 6 weeks pregnant now, and I found out 2 weeks ago when I was 4 weeks. And since then, since I've known about it, as time passes, I get more and more scared and thinking like, what did I do? And I think obviously there's a reason to be scared when you find out you're pregnant and you're not trying, but I feel kind of guilty because I was trying and I'm scared, and I just feel like I don't have a right to feel that way. But yeah, I do. I am scared for a number of reasons, and I want to share this because I'm hoping that someone else feels this way and maybe has some tips or pointers on how to cope, or I guess just to spread awareness on the fact that pregnancy, whether unexpected or expected, can lead to a lot of thoughts and feelings maybe that you weren't expecting. So, like I said, I'm 6 weeks pregnant, and the things that I'm starting to think about are, is my son, when he's older, going to feel, my existing son, Benjamin, the one I've had in 2020, is he going to think that he wasn't enough for me and his father, Keith? Is he going to feel like he wasn't enough for us, so we had to try for another baby, searching for something he was lacking? Or is he going to feel like he doesn't get enough attention from his parents? I never want my kids to feel like I don't love them or I don't show them enough affection, because I know kids like that. I've seen kids like that. I have kids like that in my family where they don't get enough love at home, and you can tell. And I never want my son to feel like that. So now I'm scared that he's going to feel like he wasn't enough for us. I'm also scared of just like the physical part of it, having another baby. My first time around wasn't the greatest. I mean, I had a great pregnancy, but labor was rough. Um, and yeah, it sucks because this time around that I'm pregnant, I wanted it to be completely exciting and happy. When I found out I was pregnant with Ben, pretty much from the moment I found out I was pregnant up until the day I delivered was hell. I was just already in a down point in my life, and I never got a break the whole time. It was very, very traumatic. Sorry, my dog just came in. It was a very, very traumatic experience, the whole pregnancy, and I had pretty severe postpartum depression after. So this time around was supposed to be different and exciting, and now I'm having all of these thoughts and feelings, and I'm wondering if I made the right decision. I'm wondering if I'm bringing a baby into something that I can't handle, which is another thing I'm scared about. When I say I can't handle, I mean just because of like what it actually means to have another baby. Right now, my fiance's schedule is crazy. There's no way he would ever be able to be in charge of getting my son to and from daycare. So right now I get my son and myself ready for work and daycare every day, pick him up. If I'm working from home, I have my son with me because I'm too cheap, honestly, to pay for daycare when I'm working from home. But working from home with a 1.5-year-old is impossible. I hardly get anything done. So the fact that I'm now going to have to get myself and two babies to and from work and daycare every day, I'm just stressing about, because I already can't get myself to work on time, with my one child. So yeah. And then work in general is just so crazy. I was in foster care, and before I had any kids, I was in foster care, and I liked it. Because I was able to, have a crazy work life because my home life was nothing. But then I got a son, I had my son, and I just was very depressed because foster care is just too much. Having a little baby at home, it just took too much on me, physically and emotionally, the toll that it took on me was just a lot. So in February of this year, I moved to a licensing position because I thought that would be better. But in the only licensing position that was open was in a new office. And now that's causing issues because we don't have, it's a new office. We want to have licensed homes. It's just crazy. Our management is terrible, and this job is just, it's too much. They're asking too much for one, no pay. I mean, I get paid, but like my pay is like disgusting, like for what I have to do and what they're asking. And every week it seems like they're sending another email of like, oh yeah, and you got to do this, and you got to do this. Like, it's just not worth it. But I wanted to have a baby, and so now I'm pregnant. And I have to stay at this job that I hate because I have to make sure I get paid maternity leave. You know, like I haven't paid maternity leave. I can't go however long without a paycheck. So it's just like everything kind of feels like it's crashing down right now. And it makes me sad because I don't want to have another pregnancy where I just am unhappy. I want to be able to enjoy the life that I'm bringing into this world, and I want to, you know, feel like I'm doing the right thing. And it just seems like I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. So, yes. Anyway, please, I cannot be the only one feeling like this. If you have had a similar experience where everything is not perfect, I guess. Like, how do you cope with it? How do you deal with one, bringing in another child and having the first child still feel secure and safe and loved? And then how do you deal with bringing in another child and still getting to freaking work on time? If you have any questions or comments or any helpful hints or tips, please, 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 I'm begging you, leave them below. I need help. A sister needs help. But I'm going to document this too, like I said, so you'll know what I end up doing and how I end up coping. So I guess I'll put a little update in here as well. I'm 6 weeks pregnant, or 5.5. No bump. It's all just food still. I have been having serious food aversions lately. Like, yesterday, I asked my fiance to stop and get me cinnamon rolls from Sam's Club because I was craving them. And I ate one last night and it was amazing. And then this morning I was getting ready for work and I just happened to like see it on the counter, the cinnamon roll, and I almost got sick. Like, it was so bad. I can't even think about it right now. It's so weird though. I get sick, or I feel like I'm going to get sick, but before I do, I start crying. Like, I start crying and then I feel sick. It's been really odd. But yeah, anyway, so that's my update right now. Today is June 24th. I have my first OB appointment July 8th, so that'll be exciting. I mean, like, I know I'm pregnant, but just like having that confirmation, I think is going to, you know, just seal the deal, I guess. But yeah, again, any questions, comments, concerns, tips, whatever, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video in a couple days on Saturday. Okay, bye.